Microsoft just quietly killed the most popular security certification of the last 5 years, and the replacement is something completely new. If you are studying for the AZ-500 right now, or you are a cloud security engineer wondering what to do next, this video is for you. In the next 10 minutes, I will walk you through exactly what SC-500 is, why Microsoft built it, what is on the exam, who should take it, and the one mistake almost every candidate is about to make with the beta. Stick around for the final section, because that is where I share the actual study path I would follow if I were sitting this exam myself. And there is a beta window closing fast that almost nobody is talking about. Let me start with what just happened. On May 15, 2026, Microsoft opened the beta for a brand new exam called SC-500. The official title is Microsoft Certified Cloud and AI Security Engineer Associate. And in the same announcement, they confirmed that AZ-500, the long-running Azure Security Engineer exam, retires on August 31st, 2026. So this is not an update. This is a replacement. And here is the part that catches most people out. If you already hold AZ-500, that certification does not automatically convert to SC-500. It does not transfer, it does not count. You have to sit the new exam from scratch. That is the news. Now let me explain why this matters, and why Microsoft did this. Think of it this way. Imagine you have been a building security guard for 10 years. You know every door, every camera, every alarm panel. Then one day your employer hands you the keys to a brand new wing of the building that contains live animals, autonomous robots, and a vault full of cash that can answer questions and make decisions on its own. That is what has happened to cloud security engineers. The old building, traditional Azure infrastructure, is still there. But there is a whole new wing now, and it is full of AI systems, large language models, co-pilots, autonomous agents. And the threats inside that wing do not look anything like the threats in the old building. SC-500 is Microsoft saying the security engineer of 2026 is responsible for both wings. Old infrastructure plus new AI systems. One role, one exam. So what is actually on it? Microsoft has not published the final skills measured document yet because the exam is still in beta. But between the official course descriptions, the announcement on the Microsoft Skills Hub blog, and the early study materials already in the wild, we have a very clear picture. The exam covers 4 broad areas. First, identity and access. This is your Microsoft Entra ID, conditional access, privileged identity management, role-based access control. Most of this carries over directly from AZ-500. If you have studied that exam, you already know this material. Second, platform protection. Network security groups, Azure Firewall, Key Vault, just-in-time access, Defender for cloud configuration. Again, mostly familiar ground. Third, security operations. Microsoft Sentinel, KQL, analytics rules, automation playbooks, incident response. Still familiar if you have done AZ-500 or SC-200. And then we get to the 4th area. And this is where the exam stops looking like anything Microsoft has ever tested before. The 4th domain is AI workload security, and it is brand new. You are expected to know how to defend against prompt injection, how to prevent jailbreaking of large language models, how to mitigate data poisoning attacks, how to protect against model inversion, where attackers try to reconstruct your training data by querying the model. You are expected to configure data security posture management for AI, which Microsoft now calls DSPM for AI. You are expected to apply security controls to Azure OpenAI deployments. You are expected to govern Microsoft Copilot permissions so it does not leak sensitive data across your tenant. And you are expected to apply responsible AI principles as security controls, not just ethical guidelines. None of that was in AZ-500, not one topic. If that did not all click on first listen, do not worry. We are going to loop back and talk about how to actually study this in a moment. So who is this exam for? If you are a cloud security engineer working in a Microsoft shop, this is your new baseline. There is no way around it. By September 2026, AZ-500 is gone. SC-500 is the only Microsoft Associate level credential that validates Azure Security Engineering. If you are a security architect adding AI to your remit, this is a much stronger signal than AZ-500 ever was. because it explicitly tests the AI attack surface that boards and CISOs are now asking about. If you are a red teamer, ethical hacker, or penetration tester moving into AI systems, this exam is now arguably the easiest way to prove you understand the defender's playbook, which makes you twice as dangerous. And if you are completely new to cloud security, my honest take is that this is now too senior to be your first cert. Start with SC-900 or AZ-900, get a year of hands-on, then come back to this one. Trying to learn cloud, security, and AI governance simultaneously is a recipe for failure. Now let me tell you the one mistake almost every candidate is about to make. The beta exam opens on May 15th, 2026. Beta exams are roughly an 80% discount on the regular $15.5 US price. But there is a catch, and almost nobody talks about it. You do not get your results back for around 10 days after the exam reaches general availability. That is July 2026. So you sit the beta in May, you walk out of the test center with no score, no pass-fail, no feedback. And then you wait, in the dark, until mid-July to find out whether you passed. When I first started taking beta exams years ago, this caught me off guard completely. I sat the exam, walked out, and assumed I had failed because the questions felt brutal. 2 months later, the pass result landed. Beta questions are not the polished, edited final versions. The exam will feel harder than the final live version. That is the beta deal. If you can handle that uncertainty, the beta is the best value in Microsoft certification. So here is the study path I would actually follow. If you already hold AZ-500, focus your prep on the new AI domain. Prompt injection defense, Azure OpenAI network security, Copilot permission governance, and DSPM for AI. Microsoft Learn is still being built out, so lean on hands-on labs in your own tenant. Spin up Azure OpenAI, deploy a Copilot, attack it, defend it. If you are coming in fresh, work the 4 domains in order. Identity first, platform second, security operations third, AI last. Use Microsoft Learn modules for the older content and Microsoft Purview documentation, plus the Azure OpenAI security docs for the new content. Either way, drill KQL. Sentinel-style questions show up in every recent Microsoft security exam, and SC-500 will be no different. So let me bring this back to the one thing I want you to remember. AZ-500 is gone. SC-500 is the new baseline for Microsoft Cloud security engineers, and the difference between them is not cosmetic. It is an entire new domain of AI workload defense that did not exist 5 years ago. If you are working in Microsoft security in 2026, this is the exam you study for, not the one that retires in 3 months. If this was useful, hit subscribe. We publish certification breakdowns, study guides, and exam strategy on this channel every single week, focused on getting you through the cert and into the job. And for the full SC-500 study guide, practice questions, and flashcards, head to CertCrush.app. That is CertCrush.app. Everything is built from the official Microsoft skills outline and updated as the beta evolves, so you are always studying the live exam, not last year's version. Thanks for watching, good luck with the beta, and go and break some Copilots.